Which year did you attain the age of 60?
I didn't know.
CJ, I'm waiting for a response. What year did you attain the age of 60?
Isn't this personal, Chairman? What? I think it's too personal. No.
Chairman, if people think that this is personal, let me just remind this House and the finance minister, the deputy finance minister, that her boss, the finance minister, came before the House of Parliament and informed us on behalf of His Excellency the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, that he was no longer going to be giving contractual extensions to people above the age of 60, especially when their expertise was not scarce. Your boss, the Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta, told the House that on behalf of His Excellency the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And so when I ask a question that which year did the Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority attain 60, it is not a personal question. He's a public servant. Thank you.
But Mr. Span, is my colleague assuming? Is he assuming that?
I haven't called you.
Oh.
I haven't called you. OPK, I haven't called you. Leave that one to me to direct.
OMC is not a personal question, please.
Honorable members, we have our laws in this country that govern us. If the Commissioner General attained the age of 60, he can be given a contract. If the member is asking a question about his age, he should just respond and say, I'm 60, but I'm on contract. Finish. Whatever the finance minister say, we'll take the finance minister on. So why are we arguing about this? We should not argue about this. You can say that, oh, I'm on contract. That's all. Yeah. So, Mr. Commissioner General, can you respond to the member's question?
Mr. Chairman.
Honorable members, why? Are you the one asking the question? Some judge is the one who asked the question. Can we hear the actual question from some judge?
Thank you very much, Chairman. The question again I asked, very simple. Which year did the Commissioner General of the GRA attain 60?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Before he answers, I just want to find out, is this a public interest question?
No.
Respectfully, asking us.
Honorable Minister.
So then, Mr. Chairman, if he has a question, he should go straight to the question. Asking for someone's age.
Honorable Minister, the officer to whom the question is directed is a public officer. So it's a public interest question.
Chairman,
no.
It's too personal.
It's a personal question, Mr. Chairman.
No. It's not personal. It's not personal. It's not personal. It is not personal.
Mr. Chairman, it's just like asking
Mr. Commissioner General,
where were you born?
Respond to the question.
It's just like asking Mr. Commissioner General, where were you born? For me.
Honorable member, why are you defending the Commissioner General?
Nobody is defending, but Mr. Chairman, respectfully, we came here to
ask. Why are you defending the Commissioner General?
This is not a public interest question.
Honorable member, I'm the one chairing this committee. I am the one chairing this committee. I have explained why I'm allowing him to respond to the question. If you're not satisfied with this, do you want to be shouting at this committee? Will that solve the problem? It won't. I'm saying that he's a public officer. We have the law that governs this country. Fortunately, if you attain the age of 60, you have the opportunity to be given a contract. If he's on contract, he'll tell us, and that's solve it. What is your problem? If he's not up to 60, he will say it. What's your problem? Mr. Commissioner General, can you respond to the question?
All right. Okay. So you had what actually transpired there, but I guess we need to look for the longer version of this particular video, because the Commissioner General answered. He told the Commission, I think that is even in yes, one of the papers. He actually told the Commission that he attained the age of 60 in 2023. Yeah, he gave the date in 2023, and he says that he's not been given a contract yet, but he knows that a letter was written to the board, but he's not been given a contract yet, but a letter was sent to the board. So that was his answer to the issue. But Alex, you've been a public servant by virtue of being a minister and all that. Was that a personal question?
I'm totally scandalized by the antics of some of the MPs in trying to stop this question. It's a simple matter. If you get to a certain age, you cease to be a public servant unless you have a contract. So your age is highly relevant to whether you can have the office or not. Why? I spent a good almost 1 hour at vetting, as I was saying, having to establish that I was a Ghanaian. Why? At the time, should I have simply have said, oh, look, it's not, this is a private question.
So you know Irish.
From where?
Because I know you used to live in Ireland.
But you were with me, so you also not.
No.
You are the MP. You are the MP. So these things have to be investigated for the bodies to be satisfied that there hasn't been any breach of the rules. I mean, what is your date of birth? Just give your date of birth. If I was born this date, that is. If no, you don't even have it, or you're not clear, say, look, as far as I'm concerned, this is the date of birth. You have a passport, you've been traveling, there's a date of birth in your passport. Call a date of birth or say, this is the date. But to try and get him to, or for others to be defending that it's a private question, no. I don't understand. I won't understand it yesterday, today, or tomorrow. It's a simple question. When did you attain the age of 60? For us to ascertain whether you need. So now he says, oh, I have attained, but I don't have a contract. So the next question that will flow from that is that, in what capacity are you sitting in the chair? And they'll tell you that there's an administrative process ongoing. And so based on that, they are going to use that administrative process to keep you there till it is finalized. Then the question then will then come, are there no others who can do the job? Because the finance minister had made it categorically clear that he was never going to allow people to have contracts. That is where I think the line of question was going. That's all. It's not complicated. Or there may be a second view that actually his date of birth, even saying 2023 became 60, may be erroneous. We've heard of people who have done vettings in Parliament as well, where they can't remember. They can tell you that, oh, it was when my parents told me it was a heavy rain at this time, in this month, and they then generalize and give you. So it's not unknown. This is Africa. But to be beaten around the bush like this, it then immediately raises everybody's antenna. And we begin to think that, something is not right here. And the way everybody started coming to his defense from the MPP side, that, oh, it's a private.
It was OPK, not a group.
OPK and the deputy minister. So at least the two who spoke apart from Sam George.
And I'm also wondering why the chairman of the committee was also so insistent on.
But he was talking law. Why can you fault somebody for talking about the law? Simple question. It's a legal thing.
But I mean, ultimately, it was clear that.
So in fact, so Joy News just has a response. Says Dr. Mishida also admits he's working 2 years after retirement without a contract.
Yes.
He said he's been asked by the appointing authority to continue working while he awaits ratification from the Ministry of Finance.
So there's a contract.
No.
That
He
is
turned
ratified.
60. He's 62.
Yeah.
He turned 62 in October or September of last year.
62.
Yes.
No, he said 60.
No. In September, October last year. So he's been 2 years beyond 60. And he doesn't have a contract. The law says that if the person attains the 60 and you want to keep him there, you give
him
a contract.
Yeah. That's right.
So he's done the first 2 years without a contract. That first 2 years even ended in October of last year. So he's into the third year. And there is no contract.
For the first
There is no ratification. And he's in office. And I'm sure that is what informed the question from the honorable member.
If a problem arises in that ministry and somebody challenges him as not having a legal basis to have acted in a project, the person will be standing on the
There's
stone.
some of these simple things.
Yeah, he's standing on the stone.
You want to rely on the law.
Sure.
I don't even want to go into the realm of whether he has skills that nobody else has, because that's really the spirit of the law.
Yeah.
But I don't even want to go there.
Yeah.
You decide that
My
you
recollection is that after the 2 years, you can be given another year.
up to 5 years.
Up to 5
5
years.
Yes, but
Yeah.
2 years,
2
2
years,
years,
and then
1 year.
subsequently 1 year.
Yeah,
1
so
year
you have
each.
up to 5 years, not exceeding
up to
5 years.
5
But the
years.
point is that the person attains the age. The law is clear. He must retire.
Has to be.
He must retire. We have all not forgotten
Otherwise,
Domo
the
and all
contract.
those Domo level and all that. We have not forgotten.
Otherwise, a contract.
If you decide that you want to keep the person because the person has skills that nobody else in the GRA
still
or
find
anywhere
your
has,
process.
you must give him a contract. So how
But
does
then
the person
again, the
work
response is that it's within the administrative.
After the first 2 years
2
has
years
passed,
Within the administrative.
when the 2 years has
He
lapsed?
did
passed.
say that the board, had considered it and it's other ministry.
Right, the GRA board, do they
ratification.
meet every 5 years?
They don't. Probably a couple of.
Maybe they meet once every 3 years. That would be the only reason.
That I have to check.
look, there's argument that any document he signs is null and void. That's the point I'm making.
No, but you
He's
see-
not illegally in
Con-
that
con-
chair.
constructively, to the extent that the employer, but you see, the employer is
what are you
enjoined by
talking
the constitution.
Constructively.
You wait for a liability to arise. You know whether it is correct or not.
It also said the law also enjoins the employer. In this case, you cannot fault the man, but you fault the one who has kept him on the job. That if you intend keeping somebody who's above 60 on
Give
the
him a
job,
contract.
this is what the law says you must do. So how come for 2 years you've not done that? Is it to hold something on the man or what?
If you haven't got letters showing every 3 months that you have been writing, to
Randy,
them
I
to
see where your
ratify
drift is
it,
going.
Yes.
you have a problem.
I see where your drift is
Yes,
going.
is it to hold the man
I'm
in
sure
a way?
that the matter has come up and there will be a ratification or whatever. The
So
contract
it's probably not surprising that there was that spirited attempt to prevent him from answering the question.
For me,
When did you
I think
attain
that-
the
I
age of
think that,
60? What's personal about it? A public
I
officer.
recollect that not too long ago he was alleged to have absconded from his position by Honorable Okudje.
They issued a statement to say it's not true.
And why he had used his personal passport and not his service passport and all of that. I mean, it's just. But I'm sure that now that the matter is coming.
Do you agree that it was a personal question and not a public interest?
I don't think that it was a personal question, given that there's a constitutional provision to it. I think that it's of public interest and people should know actually what is happening.
Okay. All right. We need to go.
Your answer has not helped me because I was about to attack you, but I can't attack you.